Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we were finally able to make a start on investigating. I am very excited. I have my theory. I already went over it in the last episode, so, for right now, things seem to be lining up quite nicely, but again, my theory does rely on there being a basement, and we haven't been able to confirm the existence of a basement yet, so, fingers crossed we get to check out the storeroom at some point, but for now, let's continue searching the dining hall. Why are the windows covered with iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation project? No, worrying about that is a waste of time. It doesn't have anything to do with Byakuya's death anyway. I mean, It does and it doesn't. Because I would imagine Nagito came in here, saw that the windows are all covered and thought, oh, well, I can turn off the lights. The reason why I'm focusing so much on okay, it was two plans and, Nagito was planning to commit a murder, and Teru saw that and thought, ooh, he's basically framing himself for me. I can piggyback off of this. I recently watched the Trigger Happy Havoc stage play, which, it was amazing. It was amazing. Stage play Kyoko is so good. It was so annoying. Stage play Kyoko was amazing. She was absolutely fantastic. One, she never had to apologize to Makoto for being a bitch, because she wasn't a bitch. She was really nice. She took on this kind of mentor role. She outright admitted, oh yeah, I'm here because I wanted a relationship with my dad. And she was a lot more open, and she herself was she wasn't going on about oh, my memories were taken, I'm not even going to consider that anyone else had their memories their memories stolen. No, it was just me and my memories and blah, 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 blah. She was way more of a team player, and I loved that. Oh god, there were some odd choices, at the end there, Junko wasn't executed. Makoto basically is no, you're not going to get executed. You have to live with the guilt. And Junko was just oh, all right then. It was really weird. It was a really weird ending. But something that I really liked that they did was they combined Sakura's death with Celeste's murder, or rather the murder that Celeste did. If you don't remember, Celeste partnered up with Hifumi to create Robo-Justice, and then she stabbed Hifumi in the back. And that plotline is completely gone in the play. That plot line is, completely removed. Taka dies because he refuses to vote Mondo as the killer. And in the stage play, if you vote incorrectly, you are killed. So Mondo and Taka are both executed by Monokuma. And so what happens is that they really hammer home that Celeste is the ultimate gambler. Her crime should have been a gamble, and that's exactly why it is in the stage play. Sakura sends letters to everyone saying, hey, come meet me in the rec room. She takes the poison, and that's when Celeste walks in. And Sakura basically admits, I'm dying, I've taken poison, will you hear my confession? And Celeste basically goes, oh, this is the perfect crime. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And so she takes a baseball bat and she beats Sakura over the head, basically banking on my luck as a gambler will kill her before the poison does her in. So the entire thing is a gamble. No one knows which killed her first, the head trauma or the poison. And ultimately, Monokuma reveals that the poison killed her first. She was already dead when the head trauma would have done her in. And unfortunately, Hifumi voted that it was Celeste. And wait, I'm a little bit confused here, but basically Hifumi didn't vote for the correct killer. That's it. So Hifumi voted that Celeste was the killer via the head trauma. Everyone else voted no, Sakura died to the poison, and they were proven correct. And as such, Celeste and Hifumi are both executed by Monokuma. I really like that. I really like that idea of someone coming in and being like, oh, a crime is in progress, I'ma just hijack that. So that's kind of why I'm focusing on that. I think it's cool. Also, like I said, I can't remember the accomplice rule. And I don't think Nagito is gonna get killed in the first case, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if he's an accomplice or not. And until I get confirmation, ugh. There's a lot of tasty looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Okay, let me just check all of them. Such a huge table. There's nothing much out of the ordinary. There are lots of fancy looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. And the Duralumin case. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of Duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? It's the case for the night vision goggles. A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. Okay, so this is how we're gonna tie Byakuya to the goggles. Someone's gonna say, oh, the killer had the goggles, and we're gonna be like, no, it was from the Duralumin case, because Byakuya had the goggles case. Ah. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other Duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that Duralumin case is right here, okay, and this is how we're gonna prove that no one got the other case. Because the key to that case is right here, so no one could have gotten a dangerous weapon, they had to have it already on their person or stashed somewhere. Then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that Duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this Duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? How do I put it? I don't think he definitively knew. Because if he definitively knew, why wouldn't he say, oh, Nagito's planning a murder and Teru's gonna hijack it? Like, I already know, like... I don't think he knew that something was gonna happen, but I think he wanted to be prepared because it was likely that something was gonna happen. Everyone was gonna be in one place at the same time. That is prime murder material. And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. Duralumin case has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime. A moment? What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Yeah, you're gonna destroy evidence. You're gonna fuck about in the storage room. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess, for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Why do I think he's gonna have something to say when we head to the storage room? He's gonna do something. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, there's this beam, and the doors, they go all the way from the beam to the carpet. If someone pushed that one closed and stuck to the wall, you wouldn't be able to see the light. There is something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that Sonia, are you okay? Have you never seen doors before? Madam, it appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps...
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see! It is like a barrier, just with lining up plastic what? I'm assuming that's a Novoselic custom or something. I see, it is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. What? I have no idea what they're talking about. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Yeah, if they're fire doors, that 100% it will go from ceiling to floor because it's trying to stop the spread of fire. Yeah. Fire door has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay. Let's check out the kitchen. We'll work our way around.
Hey.
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Yeah, This is such a large piece of meat, and they could have done it to be funny. But it's just such an odd detail. The skewer was either in here or it was already in the basement. Chinese, Japanese, French and Italian cuisine, fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone too. Again, they're drawing attention to that meat. They're drawing attention to it. Yeah, I think the skewer was in the meat. It was hidden in plain sight. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
Well, guess that's about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in... I don't know how to pronounce that. Aoyama? Aoi's name was pronounced Aoi, so I'm gonna presume that it's like Aoyama. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azubu. Azabu? I don't know how that's pronounced either. Please stop repeating these names. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Why did he murder the cow? What? What did the cow do? We have a supermarket. His bare hands. That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. And so horny. God damn it. Please. Please, I feel like I'm offending people every time I pronounce these names. My hometown is near Oyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know.
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane, and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that! After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer, and it totally isn't me. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Byakuya must have confiscated all of the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Because Byakuya wasn't doing body checks when the knife was brought in. It was brought in before Byakuya entered the building.
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Yep, that's how Teruteru was able to find the stairs. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it really doesn't matter. It does matter, Hajime. It does matter. I can't tell. I really can't tell if he's trying to cover his ass or Teruteru's. I agree. Kitchen equipment list has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Nagito is up to some... He's trying to fuck with the investigation. I know that. I can tell. I'm just not 100% sure why. Have accomplices even been covered? Yeah, in this game, I can't remember. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teruteru? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. No, using something that's like, you know, plugged into the main electrics isn't, but something portable, like a portable stove for hot pots, you could use that. Teruteru's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay. I don't like the fact that he's with us. He's meddling with shit. I know he's meddling. You better let me in there. You better.
Hey.
Let's try talking to everyone. It's definitely going to help us out. Okay, but let me... This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Why are you pausing? Why? I don't trust this. Yeah, what's that? What's that dark shape in the background? Is it perhaps the way down into the basement? Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Oh, is it that too much electricity was being used at once? Like, we have all the stuff in the kitchen, we have these irons, we have all the lights, and then when the AC turned on at 11:30, the circuit breaker overloaded. Is that what happened? Okay. Yeah, I think that's more likely. It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought. Your eyes don't miss a thing, and that's why he came with us. He was concerned we were going to see something. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Irons in storage room has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It's clever that he's admitting to turning them off. If we had fingerprints, if we had the ability to search for fingerprints and dust for them, if we dusted the sockets, we'd find Nagito's, but he's already admitted, oh yeah, I turned them off. So that's why my fingerprints are on the sockets, like I unplugged them. Clever. Clever. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. If we started going through them, we'd find the entrance to the basement.
Yep.
A wise decision. What is your endgame, Nagito? Because at this stage, it's like he's covering for both himself and Teru, in which case he's gonna die. He's covering. He's fucking with the investigation. He's trying to draw our attention away from clues. But I don't know why. He might just have a death wish. I ding my mic, my apologies. He might just be suicidal. In which case he's like, fuck it. Like, I'll die in the execution, but like, it's worth it. Something's going on with him and I don't know what. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. It's gonna have blood on it.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
Huh? A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look.
But...
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. Yeah, he's trying to... Oh, I can't see the blood stain. I can't see it. It's too dark. It could be anything. He's trying to make us second guess. He's trying to gaslight us. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well...
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain! Storage room tablecloth has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. What are you doing? What is your end goal? Do you want to die? Is that it? Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right. No, but these. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Fair. And yet we can't peer past and see the obvious entrance. Okay. Let's go. That's all we can look at. If Hajime can see that's a bloodstain, then Nagito should be able to as well. If there's enough light for Hajime, then there's enough light for Nagito. He's just trying to make us second guess.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigations should be done on foot.
Yes!
So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
1 second, I'm gonna grab that. Potential thumbnail. Eh? How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Tee-hee, not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? Lolly la la! I'll heartily eat it for breakfast!
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kinda heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong! She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Who cares about fried rice? Give me the clue! I want clues! Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me! I'm gonna take a bite out of ya!
Yep.
God, no, you can't volunteer us for biting. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it, what if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Okay, you know what, I kind of prefer this one. Yeah. Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Also, is it just me, or does Mahiru have a slight New England accent, like Boston, New York, that kind of area? Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah, by that point, Byakuya had put on the goggles, and he could see that Nagito was reaching for the knife.
This is...
This is a knife!
Ow!
Yeah. I didn't notice that. He pushed Nagito away or something.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
And he was shouting up through the floorboards.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell's... What's going on here and this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little more? Yeah, his statements would only make sense if he could see. For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really can't. It's a clue!
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yahoo!
Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Ibuki's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay. Okay, where to next? We have the bathroom that was locked. Oh, it's still locked? Huh? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but... There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should... Oh, this is Nagito. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. It could be Nekomaru, because he did need to use the restroom. However, I feel like Nekomaru would scream out. I think potentially it's Peko in the bathroom again. I feel like Peko would be the type of person who wouldn't want to shout out like, "Oi, I'm taking a dump, back off." Like, I think she'd be too embarrassed. Yeah, I think we need to check in on Akane, see if she's having any stomach issues. Of course, it could be Akane. Yeah.
Hajime.
If Peko's out here, then I think it must be Akane using the bathroom. The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Okay, yeah. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who?
Ta-da!
I did it!
Whoa!
What? It's here?
Actually...
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
By the way...
Ah, by By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? He just reset its code.
Hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
It's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross! It's grotesque! No thanks, just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
so cool!
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? By just making sure that a bunch of shit was on. He got it very close to his... I need to take a sip. My throat is killing me. There we go. Okay. Yeah. He got the circuit breaker close to its limit, and then when the AC clicked on at 11:30, the circuit broke. Done. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped... No, I think they did. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So, where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Yeah, she's embarrassed. And potentially still experiencing some discomfort. Ugh. Ugh. Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but... Excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Ugh, it seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? Drugs? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something.
That's right!
'Cause if she ran away, she's obviously the killer! I'm almost positive! Is that really what it is? No, she's just got food poisoning. This Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See? It's open. Yep, 4 skewers. Where's the 5th? Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's... Oh, no, Nagito. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Anything else? Have the desk and the monitor. And Kazuichi, of course. Is this the desk the staff used for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Okay, and Kazuichi?
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Kazuichi's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, the AC, excuse me. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the time of the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? AC timer has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullet section menu to review it.
Now then.
Now then, I guess we're done with the office. Don't you think so? We should get going now. Yeah. I think the only people we haven't spoken to are,
Yep.
Chiaki, Akane, Fuyuhiko, Nekomaru. I think that's it. Okay, it looks like you're pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it, because he knows who the killer is. He knows it, and he's covering for him, and I don't know why. It's like, instead of living with doubts in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. What the fuck? What?
All right.
You can't just sweep past that! This guy is weird. Something's going on with him, I don't know what. Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Ah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, they're gonna discover the basement. They're gonna discover that they can't crawl and get the earring because there's gonna be a wall in the way. Oh, is it supposed to be a cat hoodie? I've just Now that I can see her backpack, it's a little kitty cat hoodie. Kitty cat backpack. I would assume that's also supposed to be a cat hoodie. That's cute. Oh, I love her hoodie. That has to be much. Chiaki's hoodie has to be much. I'd pay for that. Okay, Hajime said the line himself.
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
He really wants his earring.
How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think.
So Chiaki is gonna take Kyoko's place. Oh, there goes my timer. Yeah. Chiaki is using her gamer skills of like, okay, there's a problem, so let's look at this another way. Chiaki's gonna take Kyoko's place. Except, obviously not in a like, I know everything kind of way.
So I thought it was important to check it.
I like you, Chiaki. I like you.
I see.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. Yet you didn't want people to think of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Not from here. Nagito's trying to blame Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko was the only one outside. Well, Chiaki was too, but Chiaki was with Usami, so that's an actual alibi. You know, she was witnessed. Fuyuhiko was alone, so he's gonna try and be like, oh, Fuyuhiko did it because he was alone, but again, Fuyuhiko couldn't have done it because it's a basement. It's a basement, not like, the thing, I don't know what that's called. The lattice. The lattice work, you wouldn't be able to get in from there, you would need to be inside the building. That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well? Okay, Chiaki's just confirmed it. I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here.
but...
Yes, you could. Yes, you could. You're trying to cover your tracks. And Teru's tracks. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well...
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems that you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Switching topics. Relief? Why? Yeah, Fuyuhiko. Because if you could get under the floor from outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right, Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Ooh. Okay, you know what? My timer did go off, so I'm going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we find out what Fuyuhiko wanted. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.